What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Today we're going to be doing the Smackdown review. We started off with Shane McMahon coming out to the ring. We're still wasting time with how his name is announced. He talks about what happened last week with Roman Reigns. Apparently he's none too happy with what he did with Vince McMahon. He calls out Roman Reigns. He comes out to the ring. Basically, there's no words wasted. Both of them want to start fighting. Elias causes a distraction, which allows Shane McMahon to jump Roman Reigns. He tries to fight back, but the numbers get the best of him. Elias hits a drift away, and then Shane and Elias escape up the ramp. In 2 segments later on in the night, Elias challenges Roman Reigns to a match at Money in the Bank, and in the second segment, Roman Reigns accepts the match. We then come to our first match of the night, Finn Bálor versus Andrade Cien Almas. This was another fast-paced match from both Almas and Bálor. Zelina Vega climbs up the top rope to jump onto Finn Bálor. He dodges, Almas catches her. This leads to a corner drop kick and a coup de grace from Bálor for the pin. Like I said, this was a good match. I liked it. Then we have the Iconics coming out. Peyton Royce is going up against Kairi Sane. Whoever keeps giving the Australian Bella Twins microphones, please stop. This is a very quick match though. It ended with an insane elbow from Kairi Sane. After the match, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come out. This went absolutely nowhere because shortly afterwards, Jinder Mahal comes out for his next match. His match is going to be up against Chad Gable. As Chad Gable comes down to the ring, he's leveled by Lars Sullivan. Sullivan gets into the ring, tries to go after Mahal, but he bolts, sacrificing the Singh brothers who get pummeled. R-Truth then comes out for retribution but ends up getting planted. We then have Charlotte Flair coming out. She talks about her match at WrestleMania and how she was never really beaten. She then calls out Becky Lynch.
Oh, for God's sake.
This is basically the same promo that these two have been cutting for the past, I don't know how many fucking months. However, I will say this, Becky Lynch did say that she wants new challengers like Bayley, Ember Moon, or Mickie James. Yes, please, thank God. This, however, brings Bayley out. She says the Superstar Shakeup is supposed to be about new challenges, but all she's seen is reruns. Yes, it has been. After a heated exchange between Flair and Bayley, we now have our next match. Bayley versus Charlotte Flair, and the winner will be facing Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank. This was actually, however, a good match. Bayley was showing a lot of fire throughout this match. There was a good bit of back and forth, but it ended with a Charlotte Flair spear and a pin. So once again, we're going to be getting Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch.
Bruh.
We then visit the Firefly Funhouse. It's going to actually be interesting to see how Bray Wyatt's going to be booked and how all this funhouse and puppets and all this stuff is going to be making out if they can make it anywhere in the ring. I will say this, however, from the last time we saw Bray Wyatt, he is actually looking pretty good. We then come to our main event, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kofi Kingston. Kevin Owens and Xavier Woods, Lana and Rusev are at ringside. This is another good match. There was a lot of action until Rusev caused a disqualification. Woods and Owens come in for the assist, but they get put out. Kofi pushes Owens out of the way of a Nakamura Kinshasa, to which Kingston answers with a Trouble in Paradise, and then Kevin Owens gives a super kick to Kingston. He beats up Kingston for a bit. He tries to fight back, but ends up getting stomped out. Woods tries to come in for the save, but gets leveled and gets a power bomb up against the apron. SmackDown ends with the camera cutting in between Owens and Kingston. I was actually wondering how long it was going to take for Owens not to go babyface anymore. He's always been a heel, and to see him going in as a babyface kind of felt weird, so it was almost predictable that he was going to be turning at some point. SmackDown was far better than Raw last night. For the most part, all of the matches were good, and like I said in the Raw recap, I'm going to be giving a little bit of leeway with all the Superstar Shakeup because I know we're going to have to start getting all these storylines lined up and everything like that, so I'm not going to be complaining too much about it. But pretty much after the first pay-per-view, which I think is going to be Money in the Bank, I think that's the next one, everything should be, pretty much well lined up and we're good to go, and then I'll start bitching about everything. But that'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown or what you thought of this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.